Welcome to this video on laboratory apparatus. We will be studying the common tools used in chemistry experiments. Laboratory apparatuses are essential for scientists to collect data, make observations, and conduct experiments accurately. The apparatus used depends on the experiment and the field of science. The test tube holds small volumes of liquid or solid substances. It cannot be strongly heated because it might melt or shatter. The slide shows how a test tube is represented in a diagram. A boiling tube holds small volumes of liquid or solid substances. It is specifically used for heating solids or liquids over a Bunsen burner. A test tube rack keeps many test tubes upright and stable, preventing them from tipping over, which helps to avoid spills or accidents in the lab. The retort stand is used to hold different pieces of apparatus in place, such as boiling tubes. It is often used along with a boss and clamp. A boss holds different pieces of apparatus in place, such as boiling tubes. It is often used with a retort stand and clamp. The clamp holds different pieces of apparatus in place, such as boiling tubes. It is often used with a retort stand and boss. A Bunsen burner is used for heating, sterilizing, or burning things in the laboratory. The diagram illustrates its components, including the flame and gas controls. A tripod holds items above the Bunsen burner during heating. Remember that it can get very hot during use. Gauze is used with a Bunsen burner and tripod to hold items that are too small for the tripod. It also helps to distribute heat evenly. A spirit burner, also known as an alcohol burner, contains a liquid fuel, often an alcohol, and is used for heating. A splint is used to light Bunsen burners or test gases when performing gas tests. A beaker is used for holding different volumes of liquids, typically more than a test tube. They are available in various volumes and can be made from glass or plastic. The conical flask is used for holding liquids, mixing solutions, or completing chemical reactions. Its design makes it easy to swirl or mix liquids. A measuring cylinder is used to measure volumes of liquids. It comes in a variety of sizes and volumes, depending on the experiment's needs. The funnel is cone-shaped to assist with transferring liquids from one container to another, especially into containers with narrow openings, and it is also used with filter paper when filtering liquids. A dropping pipette, or simply pipette, is used to transfer and dispense small volumes of liquid with precision. A volumetric pipette is used to accurately transfer a measured volume of liquid from one container to another. The burette is used to accurately dispense precise volumes of liquid and is often used as part of a titration setup. Different types include glass, digital, and electronic burettes. A syringe is another tool used for measuring and transferring precise volumes of liquid. A gas syringe is a special, often larger, glass syringe used to measure the volume of gases produced during chemical reactions. The delivery tube, a thin glass or plastic tube, is used to transfer liquids or gases between containers and is often part of a gas collection setup. A thermometer is an essential tool used to measure the temperature of substances during an experiment. The pH probe is used to measure how acidic or alkaline a solution is, determining its pH. The sensor itself is often the part shown in equipment diagrams. A stopwatch or stop clock is used to measure the time between the start and end points of a reaction or process, though it's not usually shown in diagrams. The electronic balance measures the mass of an object or substance. More sensitive balances show a greater number of decimal places. An evaporating dish is typically made from ceramic material and is used to evaporate solutions, leaving behind the solid residue. A crucible is used for heating substances to high temperatures. It is often fragile, made from porcelain or ceramic, and sometimes includes a lid. Finally, the condenser is glassware used to cool and condense gases back into liquids. It is frequently seen as part of a distillation setup. A bung is a rubber stopper used to seal containers like boiling tubes or conical flasks, which prevents gases from escaping. A spatula is made from metal or plastic and is used for transferring small amounts of solid substances. A water bath is a large container of water, heated to a specific temperature. It's used to keep or gradually heat substances at a set temperature. A microscope is used to view small objects. It features different lenses to increase magnification for closer inspection. A slide is a flat piece of glass where a specimen is placed for viewing under a microscope. A cover slip is a thin, square piece of glass or plastic placed over a specimen on a slide when viewed under a microscope. A scalpel is a small, sharp knife used for precise cutting or dissection of tissue samples and biological materials. A petri dish is a shallow, round dish, often with a lid, used for growing microorganisms in the lab. It is made of glass or plastic. A quadrat is a square sampling tool used to study and count organisms in a particular area. They come in various sizes. The pitfall trap is a sampling device used to collect small invertebrates living on the ground. It can be used with or without bait. A spring is a mechanical device that stores potential energy when bent or stretched, releasing this energy when returning to its original shape. A ruler is used to measure lengths. A force meter, or Newton meter, is a device used to measure force or weight. It is commonly used in Hooke's law experiment. A battery stores chemical energy and converts it to electrical energy, providing power to small devices. A power pack or power supply is connected to the main supply to provide electrical energy to other devices, often at lower voltages than the main supply.
Thanks for watching.